Good afternoon. Today I'm going to present about cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis. For the etiology and inheritance. To begin with, cystic fibrosis is caused by the mutations in the cystic fibrosis transmembrane conductance regulator gene. The CFTR gene provides instructions for making a channel that transports negatively charged particles called chloride ions into and out of cells. The flow of chloride ions helps control the movement of water tissues, which is necessary for the movement of water in tissues, which is necessary for the production of thin, freely flowing mucus. If there's a mutation in the CFTR, the gene itself disrupts the function of the chloride ion channels, preventing them from regulating the flow of chloride ions and water across cell membranes. As a result, cells that line the passageways of the lungs, pancreas, and other organs produce mucus that is unusually thick and sticky. This mucus then clogs the airways of the lungs and glands, causing the characteristics of signs and symptoms of cystic fibrosis. Here is a picture of how the cystic fibrosis is inherited. This condition is inherited in autosomal recessive pattern, which means that both copies of the gene in each cell have mutations. The parents of an individual with an autosomal recessive condition each carry one mutated gene, but they typically do not have the signs and symptoms of cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is a common genetic disease within the Caucasian population in the United States. Cystic fibrosis is less common in other ethnic groups. 1 in 15,000 blacks, 1 in 10,000 Hispanics, and 1 in 35,000 Asian Americans. Adults with cystic fibrosis experience medical problems affecting the respiratory, endocrine, digestive, and GI dysfunction. For example, most men with cystic fibrosis are unable to father children because they are infertile, because their vas deferens that carries the sperm are blocked by mucus and they do not develop properly. This condition is also known as the congenital bilateral absence of the vas deferens. Infertility is also possible, though less common in women with cystic fibrosis. For the signs and symptoms, the signs and symptoms in newborns include delayed growth, failure to gain weight normally during childhood, no bowel movement in the first 24 to 48 hours of life, salty tasting skin, and digital clapping. For the diagnostic tests, it includes the patient history, genetic screening or DNA testing, sweat chloride test. The sweat chloride test is the most common and most simple test used to evaluate cystic fibrosis. Measurement of the chloride in sweat has been the standard method of diagnosing cystic fibrosis over the 40 years. Chest X-ray, fecal fat test, lung function test, measurement of pancreatic function, secreting stimulation test, trypsin and chymotrypsin stool, and upper GI and small bowel series are also of the diagnostic test of cystic fibrosis. For the treatment is different for everyone, but usually involves a combination of medicines and home treatments. Respiratory therapy refers to any treatment that slows down lung damage and improves breathing. The focus of this therapy is on reducing infection and getting rid of mucus to keep the lungs healthy. Medicines used in respiratory therapy includes antibiotics, inhaled medicines, DNAs, enzyme therapy, high concentration of salt solutions, flu vaccine and the PPV, lung transplant, and oxygen therapy. This is where the physical therapy comes in the situation. Physical therapy performs the chest physiotherapy, which includes the chest percussion and postural drainage, high-frequency chest compression, which is the best, flutter, positive expiratory pressure, autogenic drainage, and exercise. Home care treatment includes avoiding smoke, clearing or bringing up mucus or secretions from the airways, drinking plenty of fluids, and exercising 2 or 3 times each week.